Hey, what's up? My name is Rayvon, and I fully support SPRB Radio Podcast. Check it.
Hi, I'm Nana Genesis, and I fully endorse SPRB Radio with 10-Star General and Sharon Mango. Check it out.
I'm Sister Audrey, and I fully endorse SPRB Radio with 10-Star General and Sharon Mango. Check it out.
Yeah, it's your girl, Kerry Lopez. I'm so right about now. I'm representing for SPRB Radio Podcast. Not normal about that, so I'm a 10-Star General. Big up yourself. And the beautiful host herself, Sharon Mango, Kerry Lopez in Jamaica, representing for the podcast show there. I'm going to tell the people, check it out. Not normal about the settings for me. I send you there, you know what time it is. They come see me. Yeah, I tell you, say whenever I wanna mix business with pleasure. Yeah, man. I wait there. Check out the podcast now, man. 10-Star, tell them the man.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Keisha Martin, fully endorsing SPRB Radio Podcast with 10-Star General and Sharon Mango. You already know it's a whole entire vibe. And I mean say, everybody just rock and come in, cause we are jamming at the housing scheme. Bring your queen and leave your machine, cause up here go the vibes from the scene. In rock steady, baby, rock steady. Right over to SPRB Radio Podcast with 10-Star General and Sharon Mango. Keisha Martin says so, fully endorsed.
Greetings, my name is Diana Wright, singer, songwriter, and poetess. I fully endorse SPRB Radio Podcast with 10-Star General and Sharon Mango. Check them out. Trust you won't be disappointed. Yes.
This is Jojo Mack, and I always tune into the SPRB Radio Podcast with 10-Star General and Sharon Mango. If you love a good conversation, you should too. Check it out.
Greetings, one and all. This is Lloyd Brown giving full endorsement to Stuck in Motion Riot Blend Radio. The station with integrity. The station with a difference. Remember me tell you, Lloyd Brown says so. Full endorsement. Stuck in Motion Riot Blend Radio. We non-stop till we drop. Zane, bless.
The Live Conversation Show.
This is The Buzz, your music news update for the latest on your favorite artists and more. Sponsored by JojoMacMusic.com. Hello everyone, I am Pistol and this is The Buzz. Lester Sterling, an original member of the legendary Scatolites, has died. A post on the band's Facebook page confirmed that the saxophonist trumpeter died on May 16th, but no cause of death or where he passed away was disclosed. Sterling, who was 87 years old, had been sole survivor of the classic lineup that formed in 1965. His bandmates included fellow saxophonists Tommy McCook and Roland Alfonso, trombonist Don Drummond, trumpeter Johnny Dizzy Moore, vocalist Doreen Schaefer, keyboardist Jackie Mitu, guitarist Jerome Jerry Haynes, bassist Lloyd Brevet, and drummer Lloyd Knibb. Records show that the Scatolites lasted just over 1 year. During that time, they recorded a cache of outstanding songs for rival producers Duke Reed and Clement Coxon Dodd, including Eastern Standard Time, Freedom Sounds, and Scabba. Dancehall entertainer Laden is once again ready to take center stage following his release from prison on April 21st. A new chapter in the career and personal life of the performer, known for his contagious lyrics and unmistakable stage presence, has begun. The time to shine artist told reporters that his desire is to be recognized solely for his talent and dedication to his music. He said, "I just want to let the world know that they should not have Laden as a criminal or a crime producer. Laden has love for you humanity and is a super good human being. I don't want anyone to think of me as a gun bag or prison bud or those things. Laden, whose given name is O'Keefe Aarons, was convicted in December 2020 and sentenced to 4 years in prison for illegal possession of a firearm and 18 months for illegal possession of ammunition. After serving just over 2 years, he was released on good behavior. Based on his rough experience behind bars, he's encouraging others to not take their freedom for granted. A long-awaited tour of the west coast of the U.S. by outspoken reggae artist Ika Mouse, which was scheduled for May, has been postponed to August, owing to a delay to the processing of the visa itself at the consulate. Billed Ika Mouse returns to the America West Coast Tour. 11 dates were advertised for May 4th through May 21st in Tucson and Phoenix in Arizona, Las Vegas, Nevada, San Francisco, California, Seattle, Washington, and Oregon. It would mark the reggae artist's first time in the U.S. since 2013. Ika Mouse said, quote, "I can go to America. I don't have any felony." As he explained away his more than decade-old charge in North Carolina, which put a dent in his flexibility to travel. Subsequent to being charged, Ika Mouse spent 6 months in jail and was released after a plea agreement. He pleaded no contest to misdemeanor charges for assault on a female and attempted crime against nature, with his time already spent in prison covering his sentence. He said that was all a setup because of who he is. The entertainer was banned from the U.S. for 5 years, from 2013 to 2018, and has been living comfortably in Europe. Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Olivia Babs-Grange, has announced that the multipurpose entertainment zone at Fort Rocky in Port Royal is in its final stages for completion. Grange noted that tests are currently underway to see how sea lift will be affected by the events. She had also announced that permission was granted by the minister with responsibility for lands for her ministry to take possession of the rundown Jam World Entertainment Complex in Port Moore, St. Catherine. Last year, the Entertainment Minister also disclosed that several other venues were under consideration for designation as entertainment zones. These include the National Arena, Sabina Park, Ranny Williams Entertainment Center, as well as the Little Theater in St. Andrew. She said there was also a focus to include entertainment districts that already have a reputation for having activities in multiple venues in a compact geographical area. Shaggy and Sting have collaborated to stage a One Fine Day festival on September 9th in Philadelphia in the USA. The multi-platinum selling artist made the disclosure via his official Instagram account. Sting and I are throwing our very own festival, One Fine Day, in the beautiful city of Philadelphia. We'll be playing a joint set of combined greatest hits. Plus there'll be performances by Thundercat, Coffee, Tank, and the Bangers. I am Pistol, and that, my friends, was The Buzz. That was The Buzz, your music news update for the latest on your favorite artists and more. Sponsored by JojoMacMusic.com.
Now here's a song from our sponsor, Jojo Mac.
The Live Conversation Show.
You're talking about me, saying that I'm crazy, but I'm letting you see. You shouldn't have tried to play me. You're the one who's crazy. If you think you're gonna take my body, do what you want to do to me, then sideways me. What you talking about, one night stand? You told me you were my man. Yeah, you told me about a little woman, but you said it was over and done. Now you're talking that crap, but you weren't saying that. When on my body around, I'm telling that baby don't stop, don't stop. No, I'm not crazy, but you try to play me.
The Live Conversation Show.
But you acted real shady. I'm not the one, don't get it twisted. You ain't gonna use me, then dismiss me. You picked the wrong one, cause I'm insisting. You remember me as long as you're living. You should be careful who you talk to, then you wouldn't have to worry who'll stalk you. How dare you call me crazy, when all you used to call me was baby. Oh boy, oh boy. No, I'm not crazy, When you told me you love me for life, yes, I believed you. When you said we'd never be apart, yes, I believed you. When you said it would break my heart, oh boy, oh boy, why? No, I'm not crazy, but you try to play me. No, I'm not crazy, but you acted real shady. Tell the whole story about what's going on. Tell the real story about how you led me on. Tell them all you told me. Tell them about the plans. Tell them how you told me that you were forever my man. Anyone would agree that I'm not crazy. Anybody would agree that I'm not crazy.
The Live Conversation Show.
Agree you're the one who's crazy. Anybody would agree that I'm not crazy.
The Live Conversation Show.
Hey, I love and unity we're saying. Original head tapping and stop track alongside Stevie P. How you mean? This is the way it's supposed to be. What you mean, man?
The Live Conversation Show.
Long time ago.
Pull it up again, pull it up again, pull it up again.
I love and unity we're saying. Original.
You know I love my wheel up, Sharon.
Come again. It's supposed to be. What you mean, man? Sure. We used to eat out the same pot. Long time ago. We used to share anything we got. Long time. But no woman. But nowadays it's not like that. That's what we get to know. Your good friend a chat behind your back. And now so we lifestyle go home. We want some love and unity in your community. That will make the place better for everybody. Love and unity in your community. Yeah man, a long time me I tell them about love and unity in Stevie P. Sure, that's the way it's supposed to be. Sure. We used to eat out the same pot. Long time ago. Long time ago. We used to share anything we got. Long time. Sure. But nowadays it's not like that. That's what we get to know. And bad mind people. Your good friend a chat behind your back. And also we lifestyle go home. Who say? Where is all the unity gone?
Where is it gone?
All the people are perform. Where is all the unity gone? Me no know. So, all I know, Stevie P, sing out.
I often wonder myself sometimes, where's all the unity gone within the industry? Everybody chat everybody business.
Within the community too, what are you saying? Yeah.
Oh Jesus. And we find that reggae music is in big trouble. And we have to try and fix it. So it brings me to our guest today. Our guest is the veteran artist. I was thinking long and hard about the journey that this young man right here. Yes, I call him a young man.
Yes.
We have our platinum. We've earned these platinum hairs. I tell you what, I was thinking about the journey, Head Top's journey, and Lord have mercy, I cannot believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but you've been going 20 years strong, if not more than that.
More than that, man.
Lord fire.
Wow.
Because I
From
remember
89. Come from 89.
89.
Yeah.
Because I remember meeting you at Simon's studio up in White City from 98, them time there.
Yeah, 98, 99, yeah, them time there. Yeah.
Jesus. That
music
long,
never stopped.
To me, it comes like a blink of an eye, though.
Yes, that's right. How time fly.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway, we're gonna have a wonderful conversation with this young man right here. His name is Head Top. It's been a pleasure knowing him throughout his journey. We've been trying to get this conversation going for a very long time, and for some reason we just never been able to connect and make it happen. But we've been able to grab him this time.
We are today. Yes.
Chained him down with an anchor and can't move.
Can't move. Now move.
Sharon, introduce yourself, my sister, please.
Good evening. Good afternoon for us over here in the US. And welcome, Head Top. It's a pleasure to have
Welcome.
you today.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
Finally.
Yes.
We're
Not never
tracking
happened before
down.
the time.
What's that going on? I saw the
Yeah.
thing said. Right.
Yeah.
But my name is Sharon Mango,
Yes.
SPRB co-host. Royal
Yes.
Blend Productions representing. And we could talk about who Royal Blend is later. Anyway, we're just happy that you're here.
Yes.
We want to get into your journey. You're one of us. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Born and reared in London, where we all come from. And you're a part of our history, is really what I want to say. So,
Yes.
are your flowers you forget today? Are your flower time? Big
Yeah,
fun
thank
our
you.
roses too. So
Yeah,
happy.
man, thank you. Bless.
Yes, my
Blessings.
friend.
Enough
Blessings,
blessings.
love. Yes.
Well, thanks to
Yes.
everyone who is here today. Big up Sharon Bentley, to Head Top, who is our guest today, DJ Maestro, and Miss C. Thank you very much for being here.
DJ Maestro.
You know, I was thinking long and hard about the journey, like I was saying, and how far it stretched back. But I want to take you back, way back. Like I
Yes.
said to you yesterday, I want to take you back to the days of Google Gaga.
Oh my
Google
God.
Gaga.
Take me back there. Take me back to family life, how music was part of the family home.
Yeah.
About the atmosphere, the scenery, what was going on them time there, what you were listening on the radio. Go ahead.
All right, then born in England, like you say, Google Gaga. When I was 6 years old, got a long story short, I went to school a little bit. When I was 6 years old, went to Jamaica, spent 10 years over there, came back when I was 15, grew up in Jamaica, came back in 79. Yeah, and yeah, oh, family, you said, yeah. Family was good, you know. Family, mommy worked hard. Mommy had all 2, 3 jobs. Yeah, man. Yeah, used to pick us up from school. We never used to. Sometimes we take bus home from school, but mommy make sure she take the car and pick us up from school. Used to go to Holy Childhood in Jamaica. And pass my common entrance, go to Kingston College for 3 years, then come back to England. But family was good, you know. The working class family, brother. We're not Skylark. Working class, so we never do without food and them something. You know what I mean?
So
Get
you
brought
did,
up good.
so you did primary school in Jamaica, right?
Yeah, prep school, Charlton Preparatory School in Jamaica. And I went to Holy Childhood Preparatory School. And then I passed my common entrance exam. That's the exam I take in Jamaica to go to high school. I went to Kingston College for 3 years after that.
Okay.
Yeah, but growing up was nice, brother. Growing up was nice. Like I said, my mom worked hard. You know what I mean? Live in some good houses and thing. And we got brought up good and nice, you know? The proper way, with manners and respect.
Right.
Yeah. So family was good.
Sorry, what part of England did you grow up in?
East London.
Okay.
East London. I'm born in Bethnal Green.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was go to school a little bit when I was 6 years old, and I went to Jamaica when I was 6 and come back when I was 15. So yeah.
So you had no say in the matter, really. You were just caught.
No, mommy just wanted me to grow up in Jamaica, so that's the best time of my life, really, growing up in Jamaica.
I bet it was. It was.
Yeah. It give me the vibes to the music, innit?
For real.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
From them time, it was in my mind, but I was always imagining like singing to people and things from I was small, about 8, 9, 10 years old in Jamaica. You know what I mean? I was always picturing that thing, but I didn't know how it was gonna happen until the years go on, you know? And yeah, so used to always be around the sound system in Jamaica. Channel 1 sound, Ray Symbolic sound, Papa Roots International, Socialist Roots Sound.
Mm.
Enough little sound, and see them big DJ like Johnny Ringo DJ, and General Echo DJ, Echo Tone Vibration Sound. Enough sound. We got to street dance barefoot in Jamaica. So them vibes was in me long time, and the music, we just love the music.
Right.
Yeah. So it was inside of me from long time, but it just brought it out when I come back to England now. I didn't even know no sound system in England exists in England when I come back. So we just start to go to the youth center and thing, and just every Friday we go youth center, listen sound system and things. So yeah, and I just find this talent in me, just start chatting on the mic.
So when you were in school, what did you want to become, really and truly?
Well, to tell you the truth, I didn't even know, I didn't even know, but I know I had some kind of talent, but I didn't know what I was gonna become. Like my mom used to ask me, what you want to be when you grow up? I said, I don't know, mommy, I don't know. I don't really know. I just know say I was working and independence in myself and thing, and you know what I mean, don't like to beg anybody for nothing, have my own thing. So it's just that mindset, So I didn't even really know. It's like I don't even know what my career was gonna be, but it's an engineer. I'm a fiber engineer now, so that's good, you know what I mean. So I've got a good job now, so I'm all right still. But
So what led to you leaving Jamaica to come back to the UK?
Mommy, innit? Mommy come back to the UK, innit?
Okay.
So yeah, I had to come back and meet mommy. Yeah. So yeah. Mommy is the key, innit? Yeah, mommy is the key, So mommy met me there, innit? Mommy is the purpose I'm here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, mommy met me. It took me 2 years to must get my passport together from Jamaica to come back to England. And I was born here. That's funny. Very funny.
Yeah.
Because I was living with my cousins and that, but it's like I felt like the black sheep still, you know what I mean? 'Cause, you know what I mean? Then we say I'm coming to London, so it's like it takes long for me go to London, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So everything's good anyway. Love all of them same way, and them going to America. Me just come back to London. So everything's good anyway. Everything's good.
So when he came back to London, he ended up in East London, I guess.
East London again, yeah. Leighton. Yeah, Leighton. Yeah.
What happened from that point in terms of trying to achieve your dreams?
Just go to the youth center. Jashaka, we used to go Jashaka. When a 16-year-old goes Jashaka. I don't know how I used to do it, but I used to stay out late at night and come back all 5 o'clock in the morning. Mommy never used to say nothing to me. I don't know how I used to do it. I never used to sneak out of the yard, I used to go out from about 8, 9 o'clock and go to youth center Friday. Youth center dance finish 11 o'clock. Then we go late night cinema, late night kung fu. We used to watch late night cinema.
Yes.
Yeah. And then from there, so now we walk to Jashaka. Every Friday we walk to Jashaka. That's why, enough things, man. Enough journey,
Reminded me of certain things where we used to bunk in
the
cinema.
Yeah, man. But mommy was good to me still. Mommy never really vexed with me coming out. Some parents say, you're not going out and all that. Mommy never, she used to spoil me a bit still, but I never used to take the liberties, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, mommy was good still. And here I am, I come out good for it, man. I come out good.
Sharon.
So I'm still here.
Do you have any brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I got one brother and one sister. Yeah, my sister. Yeah, my sister. Music is in the family still. Music is in the family from long time still. My sister used to sing in a group called Imagination with three men. Lee.
Wait.
Wait, hold on. I was like, did you know that, B? Listen, you hear what I'm saying? Imagination. You know about that? What you know about that?
Imagination.
Yeah.
That group there.
Yeah, them sing Body Talk.
Body Talk. Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. My sister used to be backing singers for Imagination. So from them time they was in the group,
Big.
And when I was 15, I met Sylvia Teller, and she used to sing with Boney M and them group as well. So Sylvia Teller is like a sister to me as well. You know what I mean? So yeah. And they give me vibes to do the music as well, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. And I got one brother, he MCs as well. Yeah. I haven't heard him with coming out with any current songs lately, but he's talented as well. He's multi-talented as well. He does his thing as well. Dreadmark, yeah, man. Yeah,
Dreadmark
man.
is very,
Yeah, man. Love him forever, man. Yeah, Dreadmark, my one brother. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And
continue.
are you the oldest?
No, I'm the middle child. Middle. I'm the
Okay.
middle. I'm in the middle, yeah. Yeah.
Wow, look at that. It sounds like you had a good home life, which is,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Yes, man.
saying?
Yeah,
You're
I
lucky.
give thanks to mommy for that because he brought me up good, man. Love and respect. Yeah, straight. Love and respect and manners. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
trusted you, especially as a young man, you out there on the street for what was going
Yeah.
on, even them
Yeah.
times. I mean, that's really nice to hear. Is your mom
Yeah.
still alive?
Yes, she's
Oh, bless her.
still alive. She's 85 in September.
Oh, wow. God bless
Yeah.
her for real.
Yeah, man. Bless her. Bless her.
Oh, bless
Yeah.
mama.
Yeah,
Oh,
mommy good. Yeah.
oh,
I
that's
try to look for
beautiful.
her every Sunday, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to look for her every Sunday, try. Yeah, I try
So
my
was
best.
your mum a church goer and you was going to church as well?
Well, I remember her taking me to church when I was small, you know. You know, you
Mm.
go through that phase of mommy taking the children to church. Yeah. I remember the collection plate going around, but I never put no money in it. But, you know, but it's that
Ah,
phase they got your experience in it. So, yeah, I remember mommy taking us to church a couple of times. Yeah, when I was small. So she's a God-fearing person too. Yeah. Because you have to believe in something in your life, you know.
You have to. You have
Most
to.
High. I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
Mm-hmm.
people call God different names, but yeah, the Most High
Most
is
High.
you know, yeah, the Most High. Yeah, the
So now,
Almighty.
growing up in England now, you go back to London, 15. What did you, all right, aside from going to the youth center and all of that, like, what was your next step? You started to work? Were you just,
Yeah, I started to work as a apprentice carpenter.
okay.
Yeah, apprentice carpenter. Yeah, and I used to work as a van porter as well, like looking in the A to Z and telling the driver how to get to the address to deliver the beds and that. So I used to do that as
Oh,
well. But yeah, I used to
now we
get
got
what?
equipment for that. Now
Yeah,
we got,
yeah, yeah.
way
That's
about.
1980, 81 them time the year. When I was 15, 16, yeah, at that age. Yeah, so I always was working though, you know what I mean? Sometimes I didn't work, sometimes I sign up on the dole, like most of us when we were growing up, wherever, signing on the dole and thing, but I was always kind of working, hustling and working and getting my own little change in my pocket and things. So yeah, but it's the music that's hooked me still, the music. Because the first sound I was in is called Jah Tubbys, the big main sound I was in. Jah Tubbys sound system still. So
How did
from
that
there,
come
so
about?
About to say, how did
yeah,
that
I
come?
don't know, you know, I don't worry. You know, see, I don't really know. I just know, say, I listened to my friends and they said, oh, Jah Tubbys playing up somewhere. And we just reached there, you know what I mean? Say, yeah, we're going down Jah Tubbys and we just start to go there till, I don't even know how I get involved with the sound, but I know, say, I was in the sound. Lifting speaker boxes, we go all over England, we go. All over England, like we tour all over England. But Bristol, Birmingham, Leeds, Bradford, Derby, Luton, Oxford, Sheffield, enough places, Nottingham, enough place we go. Yeah,
Guess back in those days, you know, as a community and as a race, we were very together back then.
yes.
So
There
it
was
was
more unity.
easy for us to
Yes,
socialize, you know.
yes,
And the more you
yes,
got to know certain people and socialize, you know,
yeah.
the more they took you as part of the family.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, man.
Thing that we
Yeah.
had back then that we've lost today.
Yes. Yeah, as the years go on, you know what I mean, we just scatter. It's
Mhm.
like, boy, like a cycle thing, you know what I mean? Like we're going back, brainwash and just scatter, you know?
So
Yeah, going
so I guess, you know, being part of that sound system was more or less your apprenticeship. Um,
yes.
yeah,
Yes, it was. Yes. That's the kind of first step if you're doing music, still you have a little sound system. Because I was in other little sound systems as well, like King Bassa, sound called Ataros.
oh,
Yeah,
Kimbasa.
and yeah,
Yeah.
King Bassa, yeah, King
Okay.
Bassa. Our little sound in East London, you know?
Right,
Yeah,
right,
raspy
right.
sound. Yeah, but our sound. And a sound called Storm in Forest Gate. Um, Jet in Forest Gate as well, another sound.
Mm.
Yeah. I used to chat on Style Media a little bit still. I mean, He's trying to style me a little bit still. And yeah, man, enough little sound. And when I left Jah Tubbys, I went to like King Original sound. Wazir, King Wazir, rest in peace. Wazir, you know? Yeah, that was a good sound, a blessed sound with Color Man and Donovan King J. We used to call him Sing J. We used to call him Sing J. Yeah, but it's Donovan King J now. We're good brethren that still.
So you know,
large up anyway.
King J from them time there too.
Wow.
Yeah, man, from King Original, innit? Cause I was in the sound. We was in the sound. I was DJing. He sing all the time. He was the main singer on King Original sound.
Okay.
Yeah, Donovan King J. Yeah, man. Yeah, and Color Man was there as well. So more vibes come, you know what I mean? And then I moved from East London. I went to West London, and the first sound I buck up in is King Tropical. King Jazzbo. Okay. Yeah, that's Jazzbo sound. Yeah, King Tropical song. So all them little things there, the music does. It was in me, but then I started to go studio as regular with King Tropical. Yeah, and just get the just start doing dub plates, and we just used to. I never used to write my lyrics before, going back a little bit in the youth center days and that. I never used to write my lyrics. I never used to write my lyrics. I didn't know about music like that. You know what I mean? I never used to write. I just used to chat lyrics on the mic. And, you know what I mean? And rhyme and thing. Yeah, there's head top. That's where the name come from.
Hence the name.
I was about to say hence the name, right? Because it makes sense.
Yeah,
like
that's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Makes sense. Okay.
Right. Yes. Still do it now because I ain't gonna stop. Yeah.
So when you look at, from where you've come from, the sound system days, which, slowly but surely here in the UK, sound system is kind of dwindling to me.
Yeah.
It seems to be more prominent in Europe, when you go to places like France, Germany, and those, kind of places. So when you look back at, your history of where you've come from, sound system days, to where you are today as an artist, voicing tunes in the studio, putting them out there for, the public's consumption. So what did you learn during the sound system era? What did you learn?
What did I learn? I just learned, boy, what could I say? It's a sound system is sound system. All we used to do is speaker boxes and chat on the mic. What did I learn? I learned, boy, I got, it's just a vibe. Sound system to me is just a vibe. I learned about the sound system vibe and, them days just slipped away.
Right?
Huh?
You had to be able to deliver.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, but that's no problem, man. When we went all over Bristol, Leeds, everywhere, man. I used to cuss every sound and rhyme and cuss them. When the version come on, me not write no lyrics. Me just cuss them and rhyme. Just cuss them and rhyme. Cause that we used to from we growing up. You know what I mean? So that kind of give me the kind of skill, talent to do head top lyrics. You know what I mean? What did I learn? What did I learn? I learned more about music. I just learned more about music in the sound system, Just learn more about music. I wasn't really a technical.
Culture was beneficial to your growth as an artist today?
Yes, man. Yes, man. If you don't go through sound system in music, you haven't really been in music properly. If you don't go through that sound system phase, you haven't really, you don't experience in music really. If you have to, because it's sound system, lift box, whatever, long, and then you studio after that. You know what I mean? The next step is the studio. If you're an artist, if you're whatever, producer, producing music, the next step is the studio, from the sound system to the studio, to the releasing of tracks and own company, record company after that. And, well, I've learned a lot still, and people's helped me along the way as well. Yeah, that's one thing in music. When you're into something, you're going to listen to advice and listen to the good advice as well. So, yeah, man, I learned a lot. I'm still learning, but I've learned a lot in music from, you know what I mean? Know who to deal with and who not to deal with, because that one treating you a certain way and this one treating you better. So you stick with, so there's only certain studios now I deal with now, I don't go to every studio, but I got quite a few studios I deal with still, but yeah, man.
We're going to come more to all that. Before I hug the mic, I don't want to hug the mic in Sharon's presence because I have a tendency to talk a little bit too much. So
that's so funny. No, I hug the mic. Because I your friend.
Brownie points.
But listen, yeah, you got brownie points for that because he's my friend now. So yeah, head top. He's my friend too. You know him, my new friend too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Natural.
Natural brother. So
Natural.
growing up now,
Yes.
going through this music thing,
Yeah.
when did you actually start writing? That's if you ever did now, because
Yes. Okay, then that's a good question. I started writing 1985. And the reason I started to write is because I was in a song called Jah Tubbys. And Tipper Irie was in a song called King Tubbys. And we played them one time, Luton, Oxford, one time. And it's like, yeah, when the version come, I chat. When the version come, he chat and thing. But I never used to write no lyrics and everything. See? So from that now, my brethren them is telling me, saying, yeah, man, you the hold your own, man. You deal with Tipper, you know what I mean, and hold your own that time. And so I listen to them and I say, yeah, well, I was all right and thing. But after that now, months go by, whatever, years, I don't know when. And then we start listening to some cassettes and we hear Saxon sound. We heard Saxon on the cassettes. We hear this Saxon sound was big. Saxon mashing up the place with here MCs. And one of them was Tipper Irie. Someone said, Ratty, there's Tipper Irie. Tipper Irie wicked. And from that inspiration, what I got from Saxon sound, I'll tell anybody in the world, is Tipper Irie inspire me to write lyrics. Tipper Irie inspire me to write lyrics. Any interview I do, I say the same thing. And that's true from my heart. Tipper Irie inspire me to write lyrics. So he done something good. That's what I've learned. I've learned that from Tipper. You know what I mean? That's inspire me to write lyrics.
Genius.
Huh?
Tipper is a lyrical genius.
Yes, man. Tipper, bad, yo. Bless up Tipper anyway, him there, man. Yeah, man. For real. So is that, and he's international, global artist. So that says it all, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I've learned from one of the best, you know? Yeah, get inspired from one of the best. Tipper Irie. Anyway, the larger. Salute every time. Yeah, man.
So now you learn, now so you're writing your lyrics. Did you learn?
From 85. From 85. 1985.
Right. So when you doing all of that, did you learn about publishing? Did you learn how to protect your music?
A little bit. Just a little bit. I got my own record company. I got my own record label. And I got my own record company. It's independent, called One Lot. One Lot Publishing, One Lot Record Label. So I've learned a little bit about registering myself as a PRS member from 1994. I know that part of it. And the MCPS.
Okay.
So yes, I've learned a little bit of the business in the music business. So yes. So my name is registered. So anywhere in the world where my music has been played, I should get royalties for it wherever. It's been legally played, like, you know what I mean? You know, the pirate station you don't really get paid for pirate station, but some legal stations play my songs, you know what I mean? So yeah. So yeah. So as you were saying about writing lyrics now.
Yeah.
With your brother Dreadmark.
A duo.
Yeah. Was you and your brother like a team initially? Because
naturally.
I knew you two together.
Yes. We done quite a few gigs, man. We done quite a few gigs. Yeah. Right. We was naturally together, guys. When I started and thing, it's like I showed my brother a record or something and he said, wow. It's like he wanted to be a part of it. So I gave him like a cassette, like at the time to listen to and that. So he got vibes from the cassette. So, and then he got his own style. He developed into his own style. And he's a wicked MC, man. He could rap fast. Jungle, drum and bass. And, you know what I mean? He could rap fast. So he's multi-talented, Dreadmark. So yeah, and we've done plenty gigs. Yeah, we've been Colchester University, we've been White City Festival, we've done White City Festival. It's on YouTube anyway. Some of the things is on YouTube. We've done quite a few shows. Yeah. It's nice, you know what I mean? It's nice when we work together. It's very nice. Yeah. We haven't worked for years now, but yeah, man. he's still there, you know what I mean? Still there. I'll work with him anytime because I know he's talented. You know, he's very talented.
And this is your younger brother, right? He's the
Yeah,
youngest.
my only younger brother, yeah. Yeah, Dreadmark. Yeah. Yeah,
That's a
man.
thing. He looks up to his brother. I hear that. So
Yeah.
what was your first hit? Like what made it for you? When did you actually realize, nah, man, I'm gonna take it to a next step, you know? I'm going to take this to a whole another level. Like, what was it for you? Like,
You know what it was? First of all, it was the love of the music made me just carry on. Because I was saying in my head, I just need like one hit to thing, one hit to get the people and whatever. So as the years went on, I was doing those records. Like I feel I was doing my best as it goes on. So the tune, let me see. The tune what really, let me see, what can say is the hit, what hit and said, I'm gonna take it seriously. Well, the first time I made a song is 1989, and that was called No Glamour Girl with I've done a duo with Juke Basie. Yeah, so that from them, it's just the love of the music it make you carry on. So my first, I'm trying to remember like a first hit. It's like people say I got enough hit, but it's don't hit the charts. Like, you know what I mean? But the first one I realized, when I'll tell you one thing, UK Pressure Records, they put me back on the map. I can say that. Large Up Aaron and the crew from UK Pressure Records, Mr. Stiley, bless up. They put me back on the map by giving me opportunity, their tracks, and I could voice over them, and then they released them. I've done 3 tracks for them. So that kind of put me on, and that made me kind of stronger as well. So that was in 2016 that was. So it's like, as you go on the journey, time goes on, you take it more serious, you see people start the business and they fade out, and you're still going on, because I love it, innit? So I'm still carrying on. So it's just one of those things. I just loved it. So I just carry on. And see General say him love 1 and 2 of my tune them now say it's a hit to him. It's a hit to General. You know what I mean? So me, I'm just doing my best what I can at the time. But there's enough tunes what I do I can call hits. But maybe the media wouldn't call it a hit because it's not hit the charts. But a lot of people will say, hey, yeah, man, that tune's bad, I like that one. And you know what I mean? Some people like all of my music. But it's just one of them things there. Let's hit the tune. The tune called "Give Me the Love" for UK Pressure. "Give Me the Love." I done "Talk to Your Child" with UK Pressure as well. Done "Talk to Your Child." That was a hit as well. You know, people call it hits. You know what I mean? But it's not the media hits with them. You know what I mean? Like in the what should I say? The music circle. What? But you know, some people control the music, innit? And they say, what must go to number 1 or what? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's what I've learned in music. So,
and you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. People. So I don't worry about them. I just do my thing because I love the music, and it shows in the production of my music, the lyrics. It shows you like I'm not stopping anyway. I'm just being real, like a real artist should do. I'm just doing my real things. If it's not real, I'm not going to do it. And everything I talk from them is just real lyrics. No gimmicks, nothing, just real. People can relate to all my lyrics, all my songs they can relate to. So it's just the love of it. So I think enough of them is from 2016, it's just pure hits. It's just pure hits I'm doing. You know what I mean? Hits to the ghetto, or, you know what I mean? My fans, you know what I mean? Of DJs, and a lot of DJs say, yes, head top, your bad, you know. I say, I just, yeah, man, I say, respect you and everything. I'm just doing my parts. You know, there's other talented people out there doing their part, and they're serious about it like me. So I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna keep on doing my songs, keep on doing my things, you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
From 2016, every year I've got about at least 3 singles come out every year since 2016. At least 3, and that's the consistency what I think I build up in myself, and I'm still like, even now I got 1, 2, about 3 more coming out this year already.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm just waiting on the producer to thing to thing them. But yeah, General, he's the first to get them when they come out anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean? So
Yes, when he gets, I get. Share
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
pain when they get it.
Yes, 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 of course.
You at Sharon.
Yes, me too. So
Yeah, well, one of my fans just texted me and said that I'm the king of tributes.
Yes.
ah,
And we're gonna get to that.
yeah, we are gonna get to that. So during this time now, right? What is your mum saying? Is your mum seeing what you're doing? What does she say?
Yes, she's happy. She's happy. I sent her some songs as well. She's happy
Oh.
because it's real and the lyrics are real. She's happy for me. You know what I mean? She said, "Yes, I know you'll be doing something good one day." Yeah. But although I got my job on the side, my music, I love music, man. I just love music. I love doing my music.
And that's the beauty of your music. Anybody
Yeah.
can listen to it.
Yeah.
That's what it is, because it's like real life stories. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's right.
It's anybody's, it could be anybody's story, but it belongs to somebody for each, you know what I'm saying, for each song
Yes.
that you do. It's
Yes,
real life stories. I think, you're telling stories, which is, it's a
And
beautiful.
you can relate to it.
Everybody, you can
relate to them. Yeah.
Whoever it is, relate. Like, if I talk about me, and me, I talk about that's my life, you know what I mean? So,
but some of them happen to me. Some of them happen to me. So some of them is true stories, but I don't call nobody's name. I just relate it like how I relate it. Some people, everyone names some people, and you know what I mean. Some people are like this, some people are like that. Some people treat you good, some people treat you bad. But that's life anyway. So I talk about life.
That's what inspires.
Everlasting lyrics can last forever. You can listen to it. Little children can listen to my lyrics because I'm not talking nothing what they can't listen. Yeah, and they must learn from that as well. And I've give advice in my lyrics as well sometimes. You know what I mean? That's my advice, you know what I mean? But it's real. And you can look on it and say, yeah, couldn't go down that road there with head top still. You know what I mean? Because it's real. It's real. People feel, though, when I do some of them tributes, when the people hear them, they cry for their family. They cry. And that's how it's coming from my heart and everything. And that's how, you know what I mean? The music has me like that. I have to express myself like that the best way I can. And the people just cry when they hear some of the tributes them, you know what I mean? Because it's their loved one, then it.
I have to say to you, one of the very first tribute you did was, I think it was our good friend,
Scooby Santino. And he always asks me to look for that. I got it on a CD somewhere. I got it on a CD somewhere. I can't find it.
The very first time you did that tribute, you sent it to me years ago when you did it, because I did a tribute to Scooby as well. And another guy called, if you know, Zulu, Shaka Zulu.
Yes, I remember him.
Yeah, so I had him on the same rhythm, and then I realized that you came out with one too, right?
Yes.
And
Scooby was like a brother to me, man.
Listen, Scooby came and sang up when I got married, the very first time.
He's a blessed singer, man. He was a blessed singer. Me and him used to be in so much sessions.
Yeah.
We singing, I'm DJing, parties, blues.
And we used
to,
what I mean? Beans, back then, because there's a guy called Henry Saxon, and all of us.
Yes, I think he used to play down Golo Road.
That's exactly where we played.
All right, then. He used to play down Golo Road in the little basement.
Exactly.
That's where me and Scooby used to go, yeah.
I used to play. I was the one who had to warm up the place.
Yeah. That's where I know you from.
Yeah. And I tell you what, when he passed away, which is why, because my computer crashed, and that particular track, I lost it, but it was heartfelt, you know what I mean?
Yes, bro. Yeah, man.
And through the years, as you've done more and more tributes, I can definitely say you are the tribute king.
Thanks.
Don't touch you.
Bless. Yeah, bless it.
Matter of fact, here's another good friend of mine, because we're going to talk, about a lot of your music, right? But there was a guy who I had worked with for years. Many people may not know, but I worked with Junior English a lot. Yeah.
Aye. Bless it.
Junior English tributes.
Aye.
Jesus. Tell me about Junior English? Why you did that?
Well, I met him. I spoke to him one day, and it's like the vibes. I couldn't believe I was talking to this man. You know what I mean? I couldn't believe I was talking to this man. Well, I met him in RJR Radio Studio. RJR, yeah. Large up Carnell and the crew. Yeah, RJR, I met him there and he was talking, was reasoning. And he said he'd done some songs and all that thing. But I just met him that one time I met him. He just gave me a vibe. I said, this is Junior English. You sing them tune and thing and blah. And then time went on. I didn't see him again. And then I heard he was sick. And I said, I hope he gets better quick, man, and thing, because he's an international top voice artist. You know what I mean? So that's how I knew Junior English. So when them things in my life, he was part of my life, innit? So when he passed now, I said, nah, I have to do something for him now because the spirit's telling me, do something for this man. Yeah. Some people don't get tributes, but the ones who deserve the tributes, they get it, and they get it from my heart. You know what I mean? There's other people who's passed, I can't do a tribute for them because my spirit is telling me I ain't got enough information about them and I don't really know them like that. So condolences to all the families whose loved ones have passed away and thing, but there's only certain people who would get a tribute from me if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because your spirit has to feel them. And Junior English was one of them, Bridget. Yeah. Junior English was one of them. And I had to use one of his rhythms, what he sang on as well. So that's what I've done with Jah Tubbys as well. You know what I mean? I use his production and just chant about his lifestyle on the rhythm. Yeah. Yeah, and just make it into a song. If I got info about anything, head top, we'll make a song about it. Yeah, just naturally, I will just make a song. If you give me the information about anybody who's you want to do a song about or whatever, I can do that song there. You know what I mean? In the right time, I can do that song.
I'm gonna just play a few bars of that particular song.
I was about to ask you to do that. Play a few bars, please. Thank you so much.
We'll play a few bars.
Thank you.
Once again, this is a Junior English tribute. My good friend laid to rest a couple of weeks ago. Okay.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure to me. It touched my soul when him sing. R.I.E.P. Lindell Beresford. Condolences to the family. Run the track. His music will never die. Will never die. His music will never die. Listen, he wasn't even a teenager, still going to school in Jamaica. He making first record with Prince Buster, but Errol Dunkley was the songwriter. Always in his mind to be an entertainer. The Lovers rocking the legendary singer. Came to England from Jamaica to unite with the mother, father, and sister. Oh, what a legend, what a great artist. The one and only Junior English. A real icon that we really gonna miss. We have to pay respect and just go and reminisce. Him settled down in England, attended another school in Preston, but he never really know anyone. So him sister tell him to go check out London. John Kelly School, more education. When him left school, he make a big decision. He wanted to sing and be a great musician. He made songs for Palmer, Creole and Trojan. Come on! Oh, what a legend, what a great artist. The one and only Junior English. A real icon that we really gonna miss. We have to pay respect and just go and reminisce. Him start tour Europe with a band. In Italy, Spain, Denmark, Germany, Switzerland. After a year, him return to London with more music to continue the mission.
Pull it up again, pull it up again, pull it up again.
Look for me to wheel that up.
Yes. Kids.
True.
Yeah.
And you know what I realized is that many of these tributes are not released, right?
No, they're not released. They're not released.
Why? Why in Jesus' name? Why?
Well, I'm gonna release them soon, you know, because I'm getting because so many people are dropping. But I think Chaka is gonna be the last one on the tribute because it's too much tracks and too much people are dropping. Then you have to go and make another one. And then, but Chaka is gonna be the last one on this volume 1 tribute. So I'm gonna, I'll soon release it.
Right,
I
right,
will soon release it, brother. I'll soon
right.
release it. All
The
right, I'll soon
tribute
release
album, look out for it, massive. It
the
really,
tribute album. Yes,
yeah,
That's
yeah,
yeah,
beautiful. Yeah, I love that. I can't wait. I cannot wait. That's
yeah,
very
yeah.
good that you would do that. Yeah.
Yes,
we need
yes,
that remembrance of many of our icons because
yes.
some of them whose story haven't been told. As a matter of
Yes.
fact, I think I may have told you, remind me of another brethren in Jamaica that I know, and his name is History Man. He does more or less the
Yeah,
same thing.
yeah,
You know History
yeah.
Man,
Yes, man. Yes, man. I see him on Rebel Salute,
right? Right,
and he
right.
chants his lyrics about Tony Rebel.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
you know.
And he
So
chants about Bob Marley. Bob Marley. Yeah,
Bob Marley,
yeah. He's
Peter
got one about
Tosh,
Bob
you
Marley.
name
Yeah,
it, he's done them all.
yeah.
He's really,
For
really
real.
talented, very, very talented.
Yes, history, man. Yeah, man.
I want to take you back to the days of Simon. Tell me how you met Simon, because I know those
I
may.
met Simon.
Mhm.
How I met Simon is like on the estate, White City Estate. We used to
Okay.
live on the same estate. So it's like word goes around and say, oh, he does music and he's got a little studio there. And we used to have a radio station called City Sound Radio.
Okay.
Shawnee B from One Extra, our
That's,
brethren. He come from White City.
that's
He
right.
used to be on the station as well. Boom. I'm glad for him what he's doing now. He's
Yeah.
worldwide now. He's just
Yeah.
We all
One
used to be
Extra.
in the
And
same studio.
I'm so happy for Shawnee B now. Yeah. So he's blessed.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So we come from White City. So I don't know. You know, when you just meet somebody, but you can't remember how you meet them, but you just meet them, and then I start going to the studio, and that's where I met you, General, in the
Yeah.
studio as well, because you come in there to do something one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met you up there one day. Yeah, so it's just one of those things. So much things happened in the past, but you just know you was there.
Mhm.
You just know you was there. You can't specifically say all the details how you met this, but you know, just know the face, the name, and you say, yeah, I met you in Simon's studio. I met you down Gold Road when we used to play down the club down the basement there and things. So
That's right.
that's the memory what we got. And we
Yeah.
was there. So Simon, that's how I met Simon in what was it, 1986, 87 to between 1986 and 87 to 99. I met Simon between them years there.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's when you brought the One Lock
The
record.
One Lock label, yes, the record label, yeah. Yeah, 98, 99, that's when I started to get more serious now about the music. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I got more serious so I said, oh, I need my own record label.
Mm.
And then when I had my own record label, One Lock now, I started to produce artists on it, like my brother Dreadmark is on my label already. A singer called Ayaka T.
Mm.
Patrick Irie, we know him as, but it's Ayaka T, AKA Ayaka T.
Yeah.
A DJ called Cool Cat, but everybody know him now as Mr. Williams. Yeah, good brethren, wicked DJ, blessed DJ, love him. Yeah, love his music. Yeah, so, and yeah, and me, just One Lock on the One Lock thing. So
Yeah.
it's like an experiment I was trying. It was all right because the tune them the 7-inch them sell off. I couldn't find. I'm lucky if I got one left now, but I only press about 300 of them and just give them boxes of the artists them boxes to sell and make some little change for themselves. You know what I mean? So that's how I done it. Not really big money never come out of it, but that's part of the journey. What we going. You know what I mean? So after that now it's like Ayaka T, I think he stopped singing. So you know what I mean? Me and my brother are still doing stage shows and that. Yeah, still doing stage shows because my brother is responsible for my first album called The Next Episode. He got me the artwork. He got me the artwork on this. So you know what I mean? So my brother is responsible for some of my music as well, and I'm responsible for his music as well. So you know what I mean? Yeah. So
And
yeah,
that was the album I bought when you were selling it back in the day.
yeah, it must be. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is my first album.
You sold it to me at Simon's studio. I said, give me a copy.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember. I still got them.
Yeah.
Still got them. Yeah.
There you go.
Wow.
Yes. Because that tune that we done when I met you, long and high jump is on there.
Right.
That's my first song I done in Simon's studio. Even Father Dan, large up Father Dan, he played a part in that tune as well. Long
Okay.
and high jump. Yeah,
Right.
he played a part in it as well. Yeah, he played a little thing on it, you know? Yeah.
It's
So,
amazing how
but
the
as the years go past, we just I'm never stop. I'm no say. It's only you can stop yourself, you know.
yeah.
There's only one can stop yourself. But when you see other people stopping, you can't make it kind of get you down. You have to keep on your journey. You have to keep on being strong in your head. If you love music, you will keep on doing it. You know
How
what I
have
mean?
you dealt with the high? Well, let's talk about the lows.
Hello.
How do you deal with the low moments? How do you stay inspired?
I just find a part-time job and
Mm.
get some more money to get more funds to do my music because that's what I love, innit? So I've had little lows in thing, but I never make it kind of get me under pressure. Like I know, say, yeah, me I struggle a little bit, you know, but me have to find a little part-time job and thing and get some more money to get this music. Remember to tell you the honest truth. I even go in the betting shop, the bookie shop. Yeah, I took 60 pence and one horse race, I won £800.
Stop it.
60p.
Stop
And
it.
with that £800, I went to I knew a man. He had the Phase One label. His name's Paul. Phase One from Jamaica. That label there, Phase One label. And we
Right.
we produced 2 songs on it: Late Night Kung Fu and Mommy, My Mommy. Yeah, on it. So that's what I took my money and invest in 12-inch disco 45s. So I always was working and hustling to get money to do music. So I was never kind of on a low kind of thing. But you struggle a little bit, but from your mind set, independence, I'm a middle name. I don't really beg people for things. I find out work, get a little change in my pocket, boom. And that's how it goes. That's how it goes in this lifetime. You have to be strong, brother. If you ain't strong, you're not gonna last long. You know what
So,
I
so,
mean?
so after leaving Simon's studio and really, because I know you invested in yourself, you had your own record label, you've been pushing, you've been doing the thing diligently, and then you decided to work with other producers. Who were some of the first producers that you decided to work with?
First producer, let me see. First producer. So after my label and thing, yeah?
Yeah.
After my label is thing, after my label. 90s, the 90s, then 2000. I just started to produce my own album, to invest in myself. First, before I worked with the producers, I invested in myself because this was the first album.
Yeah.
The next one was called God Inside. The next one was called Moving On, the next album. The next album was called The Right People. And the next one's called Up and Away. So I've done 5 albums before I started to work with any producer. And the first producer I can remember now who I worked with was yes, UK Pressure. UK Pressure was the first producers I worked with. Yeah, UK Pressure Records. And then the next one is Stevie P. Large up Stevie P anyway there. Yeah, Stevie P. Yeah, Stevie P. He's like it looked like that. We was in like a 9 night. We was in a 9 night up Hackney somewhere and Amanda kind of must have tapped me on my shoulder and he said head top. He said head top. Me and you's got to do some work. We can do some work together and I'll give you my number. And that was Stevie P. That's how we meet so natural. And from we met and I start going to the studio, we produce a lot of good tracks, man. All the tracks that I produce with him is good. I've done an album so far with him. So I'm waiting, I'll wait for Stevie P to come
So
and
you've done
bring
an
still.
album's worth of tunes.
Yeah, album with a tune, but we done an EP as well. We
Okay.
done an EP. We done an EP and it's released as well. It's on the download sites. The EP with CDP. But I've done enough tracks to do an album, or he can do the best of Head Top with Stevie P. You know what I mean? So I've done so many tracks with him. So yeah, and he's a cool brother.
Yeah.
Nice man to work with.
Yeah.
One of the best people to work with, really, Stevie P. Yeah. Yeah, and I've another one now. Let me see. I worked with Gregory Fabulous. I done one song with Gregory Fabulous. A long time, bridging from long time. Then
You worked with Maskey.
yeah, Maskey. I done one song for Maskey as well. Maskey, Skitlaby and Masai Judah. Done one song for them as well. I done one song for
Rasta Hood.
no, I done 3 songs now for Rasta. One of them is coming out soon. But I've done 3 songs for Rasta Hood. That's another good. You coming like my brother. That's naturally, you know, naturally. Not about business or money or anything. We just like brothers. We live like brothers. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, we're there.
Yeah.
Said top about Robbie Tyndale. Oh, animation play. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I just see a message come up. Yeah. And yes, Robbie Tyndale, I can't forget Robbie. He used to be Blue Jeans production, but he used to be with General Saint. And give thanks to General Saint as well for meeting Robbie as well. So Robbie Tyndale, yes, Robbie, anywhere you're there, large up. Yeah, in the halls inside of town.
Right.
I done an album and more with Robbie Tyndale. I've done an album and more. The album called, what is it? Moving On. Yeah, it's Robbie Tyndale. He produced all the tracks. Yeah, he produced all the tracks in that. So Robbie Tyndale as well. So it's good. Beverly is sending you a message saying, yes, I was a part of all that with Robbie and General saying, okay, nice one, Beverly Notes. Large up, man. Yeah, man. Give thanks. Yeah, man, Robbie's a cool brother. Yeah, music. So it's quite a few people I work with still, you know, and I wouldn't mind working with them all the time, you know. But so that's
I tell you what, it brings me to a song which I have to talk about before the end of the show, because this song is one of your most powerful songs that you have, you know, and it's a song called "Show Me the Way." Right? Nice. Which you did with Rastahood. Talk to me about that song, because that is my song of empowerment. When I feel down, it brings me out of a mood swing. That is my song to go to. Talk to me.
It's funny because that's the kind of easiest song what I came about to write, because it took me about 2 hours to write that song. It's like it comes so natural. It's like I was listening to songs, because I listen to radio every day. I was listening to songs, people talking about Jah and God and everything. And I was just meditating one day. I was thinking, how could I put a song? I need another God song, another Almighty song. And how am I gonna put this song? So I just decided to say, in my mind, I'm saying, yeah, well, I'm gonna show people that this is the road I'm taking in life. And the Almighty, the Most High, is gonna guide me. So that's how the subject come in my head. And I said, how am I going to write it now? And I say, he shows me the way all the time. My spirit shows me the way. He shows me the way. So it just come like that. It just comes so natural, brethren. Trust me. When I meditate, it's dangerous, because we can come up with some things. And sometimes I forget some of them. I have to write them down, you know. Because that's how the head top work. The head top does very sensitive, very sensitive. Everybody have a head top still, you know. Everybody have one, you know. But my one kind of sensitive and springish. And sometimes it just let off some things. People just call me comedian, everything. Because, you know what I mean, naturally. Because I come out with things sometimes. They say, you're funny, man. You're so funny. The way you say things, I said, that's how it comes off the head top. That's how it comes off. So it does come, that song they come like that, General. Trust me. I'm glad say I love that song there. That song there I hit. All my brother Rasta would say that this song I hit. So it's our next hit that.
Real talk.
It's our next hit.
It's as DJ Maestro would say, it was a timeless classic.
Timeless, yeah, man.
Oh, bless him.
That's why you're going to play it. And that's why you're going to play it.
I am going to play it.
Yes, I'm going to play it.
Go to. It brings me peace. It brings me happiness.
The message, General. The message is powerful.
To you about the song, right?
Yeah.
And I knew I had heard the rhythm before. And then it dawned on me, Audrey Scott had sent me the tune. And it was a remake of one of the songs she's done in the past. Loved the rhythm. So when I heard it again, the rhythm resonated with me. Anyway, without further ado.
Yes, sir.
Chat too much, then star.
Tell them about it.
Watch this.
I love the Most High. Head top love the Most High. Yeah, you know, I say go.
Pay attention to his delivery.
Head top love the Most High.
Show me the way.
Every second, every minute, every hour of the day. The Most High just
show me the way.
I will never go astray.
Put it up again, put it up again.
I love the Most High. Head top love the Most High. Yeah, you know, I say go. I love the Most High. Head top love the most high. Show me the way. Every second, every minute, every hour of the day. The most high just show me the way. I will never go astray. Because why? Me left on the positive road. Never carry no negative load. Nah pre no gun or no soda. The most high put me in the real mode. Me just deal with peace, not war. And from danger me have to stay far. And let me focus when me driving the car. Cause me no like no scratch and scar. The most high never let me down. The most high never let me frown. The most high inspire my soul. The most high is always around. So don't call the name in vain. So some call it when they feel in pain. Don't follow evil and gain no stop. Let me tell you the chorus again. Show me the way. Every second, every minute, every hour of the day. The most high just show me the way. I will never go astray.
Pull it up again, pull it up again, pull it up again.
You know, I could get carried away with that song.
Yeah, it's so it's true.
Go on and on.
Bless, man. Bless up, bless up, bless up. Yeah, bless up.
Hello, Sharon.
I'm saying, right, it's the thing about Head Top though. It's like all his songs, his delivery is just how it is. He's gonna tell it straight what it is. That's why it resonates. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not no put on. It's so heartfelt. A song like that, glow. You know what I'm saying? That song is global because anybody would resonate with that to be like, yeah, show me the way. You know what I'm saying? And it's purest form, no gimmicks. It's straight up. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's your delivery with all your songs, which makes it catchy.
You never know what's gonna come out of a song sometimes. You just do your best at the time. You never know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that you're reacting like this because I'm happy. I'm so happy. Even Rasta Hood told me that, this is a hit, you know. I think it's a hit. It's a hit song, but it needs to be spread out more now. It just needs to be.
But that's the whole point. It's going to.
It's going to,
It's going to.
Last year, April, that release, you know. Last year, April.
Right. So your time is coming because a song like that is just so natural.
It's
delivery. It's gonna go. It's special. But again, that's what it's like for a lot of your songs. You just have it. And maybe it's not gonna drop yesterday, but next week going forward, it's gonna go. It's gonna hit. It don't matter where.
I put in the work, you know. I put in the work for that. One day. It's
coming though. It's coming. There's no if nor buts about it. You know what I mean? It's just it is. It's just your delivery. How you portray the words in the song that hits people. You know what I'm saying?
I try to make it like that, you know?
Exactly. But it's, again, lyrically, it's your delivery, your tone. You know what I'm saying? It hits. And that's what it is. It's a very natural.
I give thanks. Yeah, man, give thanks.
It's very natural. So it will go where it needs to go.
Yeah. Listen.
For last year, I'm for 10 years ago. It's still going to hit. Usually works that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
A wicked song. For people who don't even believe, they'll start singing a song because I always say, when you sing a song is a chant.
Yes. That's what it's meant to do. That's what it's meant to do, soak into people's minds.
It was soaking.
Make them sing it. Yeah. Because who shows them the way? You know what I mean? Who guides you in your life? You know what I mean?
Exactly. So
something must guide you. Yeah.
Something must, whether they believe us or not. When they hear the song repetitively, and then they're like, "Oh, it will hit after the fact because they're chanting the song."
Yeah, that's what music does to people. Yeah.
That's what it is. Music is what you're writing. That's why people have to be so careful what they're writing. Because music is a chant. If you look in the Bible, they're saying the Psalms, the Songs of Solomon, and this.
Yes.
You keep talking about it. You may not know the sound, but you're chanting.
Yes.
That's what lyrics is. in the
Yes.
music, it's a chant, and you
Yes.
continuously, you know what I'm saying? Repeat that. It soaks in without you
Soaks
even
in,
know.
yeah. Yeah,
that's
for real.
That's your lyrics. So you got
Yeah.
to continue with all your music is positive, all of it.
Yes. 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 Yeah, try to make it like that, man. Yeah, man.
That's a blessing, though. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing.
Yeah. Give thanks, Beverly Notes. Yeah, man.
I see when
Yeah.
that's you. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yes.
your journey is ongoing, friend.
Ongoing. Yeah. Continue.
It's
Continues.
It's to be continued, because your time is coming where you probably won't have time for the little job. You know what I'm saying? You have to go.
Right.
Go up and spread the word. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
But
Yes.
I love that song. I do. I love that. I mean, you've got a
All
lot
right.
of,
Give thanks.
but that one is one of them. Like, yeah, man, show me the way. You get up on
Yes.
Sunday morning,
Blessed.
you're just, it's so keen.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Right,
Bless.
Tessa?
The 10 star, you could never feel down again. Let's put on the song. You will never feel down.
That is, I tell you what, that takes precedence over every other song.
Ah, bless. Oh, man.
I'm not telling you,
Wow.
no, it takes I told you yesterday, it takes precedence.
Yeah, you told me, yeah.
Every song in my playlist. And then fully digested and full to the brim. Then I said, get some other songs a little blind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. You did tell me yesterday. Yeah.
But one of the things that you shocked me with, because in all the years of knowing you, is only just now that I'm realizing you've done some acting.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You've been on TV, you've been on the big
cinemas, yeah.
Yes, we had to see
yeah.
Yes, we was
Talk
coming
to
to
me,
that.
daughter.
So you have to talk
Look,
about it.
if you look on YouTube, you see Errol Edwards AKA Head Top Show Reel. If you type in that in YouTube, you'll see some of the things I've done. I've done Footballers' Wives.
Right.
I've done a film called Trauma with Colin Firth.
Right.
I got, you know what I mean, a little part to play in that.
People, Jesus.
Yeah, I've done Bad Girls, what used to come on ITV.
I remember Bad Girls.
Bad Girls, yeah. One of the times I was an engineer fixing one of the phones in the prison. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So Bad Girls, yeah, I mean that.
Okay.
I've done adverts and that. And yeah, I've done a lot of extra work, you know? So that's part of my CV.
And you did Scarlet, right? With Timothy Dalton.
Yes, yeah, with Timothy Dalton, Scarlet as well.
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So how did those roles come about?
You know what? My mom grew up knowing this woman called Della, her name is. You know what I mean? I heard that she's not too well still. But Della, her name is, my mom grew up with her. And my mom knew me not to be working when I used to sign on the dole and that. So she asked her friend Della, has she got any work for me? Because you know she used to be the black woman with the little curly perm who comes in EastEnders. If you watch EastEnders from a long time, from about good 5-10 years ago, like she used to be always in coming in EastEnders, and it's her. My mom asked her, "Is any work going?" And her son, he comes in EastEnders as well. I think he still comes in EastEnders.
Right.
He had a double booking, so Bella used me as the other booking and gave me the first job I done was a program called on LWT. That's how long ago I was done it. London Weekend Television. Yeah, it's called and the thing is called. I've got the DVD of it as well. It's called Sam Saturday. It was a Jewish policeman. He used to come in as the doctor in EastEnders, the curly man with the curly hair, doctor in EastEnders, curly hair. But yeah, he's called Sam Saturday, and that's my first job ever on TV on London Weekend Television. I had to go up to him like I don't like policemen, and he was in the shop asking questions about a fire in the shop, and I walked in the shop and I walked past him and said, "Hello, copper," and just walk past him and walk up the stairs and go. And my friends was busting up and laughing when they saw that when I said, "Hello, copper." Walk past him. That was my first. I got £74 for that job.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But you get £10 a word in them days. Any word you say, you get £10. Like if you say "What's up," you get £20.
Right.
So I say "Hello, copper," So I got £20 extra on the £74 for that. So yeah, it's just part of my
How did
CV.
you find those roles? Wasn't that something you wanted to pursue?
Yes, very much so. I did one, but it's like a phase, another phase again. I liked it, but it was a bit waiting around all the time and wasting time to go and shoot and all that. But I liked it. I really liked it.
Right.
But I don't even mind doing that now, acting and that, because I
Right.
know I can follow directions and do acting as well. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm easy to follow directions and yeah, what you want me to do, what you want,
After seeing what goes on with Lorna Gale, you know what I mean? Lorna.
Okay. Yeah, I was in something with her.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Lorna G, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in a program called Canterbury Tales.
Oh.
Canterbury Tales with on BBC. It was on BBC. I was in that film or program with her as well. It had 2 parts to it, and the same black man in there. He done that show called 12 Days a Slave or something. What was that? His name's what's his name?
Chetwell.
Yes.
Chetwell,
Yes, him. I met. That's when I met him. I met him on Canterbury Tales film shoot, and then yeah, he got big. He went American with Denzel Washington and all that, and he's big. I'm happy for him and everything. So I met him there as well. I met him. Yeah. That's his name. Chetwell something.
Chetwell, yeah, something like Chetwell. Yeah.
He's blessed. So yeah, me and Lorna G work on that thing there. That Canterbury Tales was on BBC.
So you're really multi-talented.
Isn't he?
So I try.
Isn't he?
Yeah, I can do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, you know.
He's a hustler. He's a born hustler. You know, the man say, "Well, got a little job."
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
It's like I said, the head top just works in mysterious ways. He say, yeah, let me try that now. Let me do that now. You know what I mean? Boom. His lyrics come out now. I have to just write it down. Boom. Remember that. And remember the little catchphrase and all the punchline little things, you know what I mean? So Show Me the Way was a punchline for me, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I always try and find the punchline first and then the song comes after. The contents come after, but try and find a punchline first, and the songs come after. You just fill up the gaps with the subject. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Let me ask you, because last week we had a conversation about the music industry with Blackout JA, and he was very, very passionate about what he was saying. As a matter of fact, I don't want to say too much, but I want to create a show where we're going to have certain people come on and speak about not so much what are the issues with the industry, but more what are we going to do about it in real time and now. So that's where I'm coming from. So I want to but what is your experience of the industry that you find yourself in, and what have you identified as some of the issues that is holding back the industry?
Okay, this is a good question. That again, what I've experienced, like over the years, doing music and everything, is like some people, they just stick to a certain group of people just control something, and they're not letting you in. Like they're only letting in their friend, or their friend could be a mediocre person. They're just letting in their friend, and they're not letting you in. So you have to kind of. That's why I do what I do, General, because my mind is so strong. I'm saying, okay, so you one door closed there, 3 more open this up, because I carry on doing what I'm doing. So I feel that we've been shut out by certain companies as well. Back in the day, I used to bring my cassette and go to Sony and then places, and you see when you go in the front door, you see a big basket full of cassette, and the man said, "Let's leave your cassette in there." Your cassette don't get taken out of there, but you made that journey to put the thing in. So that's how we used to get hold back in music. So that made me more stronger to be independent and do the music. But some people, they're not letting you into their circle in the music, and that made me stronger. Oh no. That's why people have to run back to me back over the years now and say, yeah, Head Top, I want to work with you. I want to work with you, yeah? So, because I make myself strong, brethren. That's my duty in music, to be strong-minded. If your head ain't strong, you ain't going to last long. You ain't going to last long in the music. You have to have a strong head. And that's why the music is kind of thing, and people gone their separate way, have their own little record label and thing. Because I recognize that when you met me, that's when I recognized the music business is not easy, you know. It's not easy, but you can make it easy by having your own company and having your own thing and consistently doing your music. That's what I do. So that's built me up over all these years. That's built up my status to make me I'm going higher and higher and further in the music, in my music career. So, but still, you're not bringing in certain things same way. But I just laugh now because I'm in the position now. Producers send me tracks and I just write a song for it, and they love it and they release it. So that's my joy. That's my joy, really. Before I was running up and down doing Sailor Return, going in the record shop. The man say, I'll come back next week. I don't want to mention the names, but you know the record shop, the black record shop, they used to be about going there, Sailor Return. You leave 5 copies there, you leave 10 copies there. When you go back in a week's time, oh, we only sell 1. No, we never sell none. And some of them I just leave them in the shop. Because it's a learning process. Music is a learning process. But you have to know who to work with, know who to deal with in music. You know what I mean? And then you'll be all right. You start a good journey there when you know who to work with and who's treating you right and everything. So large up every producer who I work with who's helped me, give thanks. You know what I mean? And every supporter, every fan, all my fan, them, all my family and everybody, just large up everybody. You know what I mean? Yeah, because so it goes. It's life. Music is life, Reggie. Music never die. It's more than life. You know what I mean? So that's why I do my music. That's one reason I do music, Reggie.
That is true. You know, one of the things that important things that you mentioned is the click-based situation, you know, which is definitely holding back. I think there's too much, you know, bickering amongst each other. As you may know, there's, you know, some female artists who are fighting against each other when the genre is...
Oh yeah, our next producer, sorry to cut you. Our next producer I meant to mention, Sparky Rugged, my brother. Sparky Rugged.
He's a
blessed artist.
Yeah,
blessed artist, that's my brother for life. Yeah, large up A-Star too. Yeah, man. And all the artists them who go to and work with Jason Productions. Yes, Sparky Rugged. Anyway, you there. You have to mention him.
You mentioned Sparky Rugged.
You know what? Me and Sparky go back like how me and you go back, you know, brother. From in the 80s. From in the 80s. I ain't gonna talk all of the business, but from in the 80s, I used to know his mom, Bev. Rest in peace, Bev. You know what I mean? And we just get on like family from them times there. Every day I was around the yard. Every day. And me and Sparky used to be in the kitchen there and thing, and we just rap a little lyrics and rap a little thing. And Richie Dan as well. I ain't seen him for a long time. Richie Dan and them, who used to spar with Superflex, Bobby Ranks and Uchi General.
Remind me of that group name.
That group there.
Superflex. What was their name again?
Only Sparky could have tell me that.
Because them man down
the group. Yeah, that group. Yeah, they were bad. What's the group?
Came like the Scare Them crew.
Yeah, man, that was the first UK kind of MC. Apart from Saxon though, because Saxon come first to me. Saxon MC them come first when it come to them thing there. You know what I mean? Yeah, Tipper Colonel, the whole of them, Levi, the whole of them. Yeah, Sandy, Rusty, the whole of them. Yeah, them come. But the next one was them. There's them 4. Yeah, UT, Bubbler,
UT, that's right.
And Superflex. Yeah, them 4. Yeah. I'm Northwest. Northwest have some of the best artists in the thing. Yeah, man, Northwest. If you not go South London or Northwest, you don't really see the music experience side of the music industry, because that's where the artists them, you know what I mean? We come from East as well and West as well, but most of them, the good ones, them, boom, South and Northwest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some of them they bring you in, some of them just they watch what you're doing and slowly, you know what I mean? But I make it my duty for them call me, because I know producer in North, South, East, and West. So I made it over the years, just putting in the work in our music to make these producers be working with me now. It's for real. I don't stop, Bridge. Me not stop culture. Me not stop general.
Yeah.
Me not stop it.
Yeah. And I've seen that you have that that
every year, Bridget. Every year, 3 songs must come out every year. At least 3 singles have to come out. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I definitely when I bring this. Well, when me and Sharon bring this show together, because it's going to be a talking show.
it's a blessed show. It's a blessed show.
Yeah.
The original live conversation show. Yeah.
And
Original
we
Rising.
have to start talking about what's going on, because there are some things that needs addressing. So I'm going to be bringing some top names on, and we're just going to have a heart-to-heart and see how we can steamroll something forward.
Yeah.
So that is where my headspace is right now.
Yeah, it's just the unity. We need the unity, man. Somebody do the song them, man. The unity. Just need that unity. You know what I mean? That body of people. Unity is strength in it. So you need the unity in the thing. Then you come together and you decide what we're gonna do.
Well, let me ask you this question.
Yeah, true.
Anybody coming into the industry today, what are the few things you would tell them to be careful of?
Be careful of the fast talking ones. Just be careful, be aware of the ones who talk with a passion about music. Ones who, when they're talking to you, it makes sense. Don't listen to the fast talking ones. And the movement who's moving fast. Yeah, man, come and put that one. You can't do that one. No, you want to sit down and have a conversation. You know what I mean? So just make sure you have the lyrics, conscious lyrics, reality lyrics, clean lyrics. Because I know there's a market for the other one, but no. Clean lyrics, conscious lyrics. That's the best thing. That's what I'm bringing back. And other artists is doing as well, bringing back that concept. So have your lyrics clean, listen, and be constructive in what you're doing, and try and find a good punchline in your songs to make people just sing that part. Because some songs you hear, people just singing one part of the song, but it just catch them in it. That part, it just catch them. Like they might say, "Show me the way." You know what I mean? But they don't hear the things in between what I'm saying, but they will hear "Show me the way." So make sure you have a good punchline, clean lyrics, and make sure you have to have 3 songs before you join the PRS, what's released on the road. You have to have 3 recorded releases before you join that PRS. So that's what you have to have. It's like a package. You have to have your pictures, take some studio pictures as well. So if you put out a song, you can put your picture and the title beside it and put a little thing in the background, what your song is about, whatever. Yeah, so just be aware of the fast-talking people in the music industry, and be aware of the ones who you can know from, someone's talking to you, you can understand and say, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Step at a time. Let's take a step at a time. Don't rush into music. Music is not a rush. You hear music on the radio, say, oh, that's really bad. That's quick. That's a quick thing. You say, oh, that one. But do you know how that music was made? Do you know how the work behind that music? And that's the thing. Anybody coming into industry, that's what they should know. You know what I mean? You write a song, you go to the studio, you make a rhythm, you sing over that rhythm, you mix that rhythm, you master that rhythm, you release that rhythm on wherever you really promote that rhythm, and you release it wherever. So anybody coming into the music, that's what you got to do, something like that, man.
To be honest, the business side of it can be the most frustrating part of the whole.
That's right. Yes, I go through it, Reggie. Most people go through it, but you have to maintain that. If you love music, you will go through them struggles there. That's the kind of struggles we go through in music.
That's right.
I used to go to the studio and just sit down and just drink and drink and smoke and nothing gets done the whole night.
Yeah.
And then I realized, I don't say it go now, write my song. I go studio by myself, General. Nobody don't come studio with me, brethren. I go by myself.
Yeah.
And that's how I get things done quick. 15, 20 minutes, I'm voicing the song, they're done.
Yeah.
Done, coming ready. Yeah. For real.
Like Junior English, when I used to voice Junior English, nobody could be in that studio, nobody.
No.
And
it kind of distracts you.
Off. That's another one of these secrets.
Yeah.
You gotta switch off the lights, no lights.
And
that's when you get the best.
It's distracting. It's distracting, Richard.
Yeah.
It's distracting sometimes. So that means you just need to focus on your song and the lyrics. So you did. Boom. Yeah, just focus.
Now remind me, because you would know about this. Now, as I remember it, from way back when, I think you needed at least 15 to 16 tracks, or is it 12 tracks to own your own publishing?
Wow. Well, I think it's three. I think it's three.
I think it's more than that, but I think like,
album.
Yeah. Even if it's an album, I can't remember if, like, for instance, if you have a one rhythm album, I'm not too sure if that counts. But if you have different tracks, consecutive tracks, which are different to each other, I think you can own your publishing if you own from 12 onwards.
You know, to be honest, I didn't really get to that stage there to own my own publishing. I have a publishing company, but it didn't really manifest to go that one level step ahead like that. So I don't really, I'm not 100% on that, knowing about that publishing side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
because I'm the artist, so I don't really, I'm not studying that kind of that level there, but I got my publishing company, but it's for someone to teach me about that, really. You know what I mean? For real.
Right.
Yeah.
Where does Head Top go from here?
From here, well, next week, this Friday, I'm at Sugar Dread's birthday party performing a few songs. So anybody want to see me live, you see me down South End. I'll send you the thing. I'll send you the poster.
You're gonna be singing Dread. "Show Me the Way"?
Yeah, I can do. I'll give them a piece of it.
Yeah.
And more time I want them to download it and buy it. But
and let me
I'll give
ask
them
you
a piece.
a question. Why haven't you done a video for this song?
I'm waiting for Rastahood. I'm waiting for Rastahood for real.
Mention it to him, man. Because it's a video.
Well, I'm gonna do it. Since you said that now, I'm gonna do it.
Yes, you have to, innit?
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
It's a wicked song.
You have the right things. You have to have the right things in place for that song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a spiritual song, so you have to, you know.
Well, you got that, but you got that. Listen, are you name Head Top, you know? So just think about the treatment and how you want it to go, and it.
All right, Sharon and General, you think I could do it in an animation form?
Of course.
Yes, of course you could do that, because that speaks volumes too.
Definitely.
Well, that's why Robbie Tyndale comes in. That's where Robbie Tyndale comes in, because I'm gonna ask him about it. I'm gonna send him the tune. He needs to listen to it, then he can put the things in place. You know
but
what I mean?
no Mickey Mouse thing. Some real talk.
No, man.
He
knows.
Right.
He knows anyway.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, that speaks
it's gotta be conscious, man. I ain't no Mickey Mouse thing.
Yeah.
It's gotta be conscious.
That would actually be wicked, because it speaks volumes. I've seen a lot of artists do the animation, but you're so taken in by, oh my God, this is so cool, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that works too. Oh,
I've got one already, Anti-Gun. Robbie done it for me. Anti-Gun, he done it for me already. So yeah, I'm gonna send him Show Me the Way and see what he can do. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we like that. That's gonna be wicked. Yeah. Yes, we love it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah. We're gonna do it then. We're gonna do it. Yeah.
Sharon, you head it from here.
Oh yeah, Beverly Knox. Okay, Beverly Knox, so she does it. Okay.
Yeah.
We're coming up to, we're coming to the part of the show.
Yes.
Where people in the audience, if they want to ask a question, they want to ask Head Top a question, by all means, do so, because let me say this for myself, it has been a complete honor, because I'm so excited for you. It's not even like you're an artist that is just coming out. I just love your whole journey. And most of all, I love your mom. The fact that your mom was so inspirational.
Yes, that's it.
Your whole process. She allowed you to be you. And
that's
in a Caribbean house. Yeah, and that in a Caribbean household not easy enough, because
I know.
You go already, like, where I go? You know what time it is?
Yeah.
As a young man, she allowed you to grow and be who you are.
That's right.
And in respect to that, you just kept you kept on a straight and narrow.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah.
always that easy. You know how that got. It's
I
not.
know. I know. It's not easy.
But the
It's not
simple
easy.
fact that I think from my perspective, I'm saying that for a lot of Caribbean parents is when you really restrict them is when they go the wrong way. When you
Yes.
allow them as
Yes.
men, well, no, behave
Yeah.
yourself, just be careful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your
Yeah.
mindset is different, but when you're restricted at that age, you
Yeah.
start to do the wrong thing just to get it
Yes,
all.
that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's 100% right. Yep.
Mhm.
Yes, that's
So
right.
who you are, sir, is definitely commendable to your mom. I love your mom.
Yes,
God
mom.
bless
Mom.
her.
Yeah,
God bless.
bless her. Yes.
I'm telling you, man, she done a wonderful job.
Yes.
She did
Yeah.
a great job.
Thank you.
So I wanted to get that out there because when you're talking, I just see the light of your mom on you. It's like, oh my God, his mom. I'm not trying to get into your business. You never mentioned dad, so we praising mom.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
praising the mom. Mom was mother and father to you. It seems like.
That's right. You said it. You said it. Yeah, that's it.
It's
Yeah.
one of the great things that any parent can do when they can operate from a place where
And you only need one parent. You only need one parent to do that.
take you back home.
Yeah.
Yes.
You only need one parent to do that, to guide you.
Yeah.
And
Bring you up.
yeah, she did. She did, man. I mean, you are an inspiration to many because hearing your story, you're talking about your mom. Not mom and dad, you talk about your mother. She was mother and father to you. And look at you. You kept on the straight and narrow. That is what is most important.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Why
Yeah,
you were
for real.
able to deliver the messages that you through your music. Why
Yeah.
you're able to tell your stories. It's a blessing.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
God
Give
bless her.
thanks.
Love her. God bless her.
Give
Now,
thanks. Give thanks.
all that being said, if anybody in the audience would like to ask Head Top a question before we round up the show, by all means, please unmute now. Don't make me call on the out, you know, because me call on the all out. So.
About call out.
Wow, me know Beverly did ready. Miss Beverly notes.
Greetings,
Baited up.
Greetings.
That's what it is.
Sorry, I'm not gonna come on the video. I've just come in. I've had a weird day out on road. Okay, but Head Top, bless you, my brother.
Yes, bless up Beverly notes every time. Respect,
Right.
manners.
I'm going to ask you something now, and I want you to answer me honestly. Right?
Okay. Yes.
Were you supposed to do a show at Utanani just before this COVID lockdown thing, Nick?
It depends. I've performed there twice already. For who? What was it for who?
Cushan.
For who?
Cushan there with Rasta Hood knows Cushan.
No. I wasn't. No, I wasn't on that show. Sorry, I wasn't on that show. Rasta Hood is my brother. Rasta Hood is my brother, but I wasn't on that show there because he done an album. I think album or EP with Cushan as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you was on that last show just before this thing strike and lick everybody.
No, I was on 2 shows before that, but I wasn't on that Fusion Day show. No, I would have
Canceled.
remembered that if it was there.
It didn't happen. It was cancelled, but you know. So
Okay. But I might have been in the audience if it was on. I might have been in the audience.
All right, it's all right. I just wanted to know because my head's been killing me from that time, wondering if it did go so because we were in lockdown after that.
Yeah.
Anyway, me gone again. Yeah, I've just come in.
Yes, blessed Beverly notes.
All right, but this is a beautiful interview.
Thank you very much.
What we call it? All right, it's a podcast, a podcast of capacity. Okay.
Yeah, blessed love. Yeah, man.
Bless you. You hear?
Yes, bless you too.
I'll start you one day with Robbie and animatively. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Nice one. Yeah,
and see him
nice
as well. All right. Bless you.
Yeah, man. Blessed love. Yeah. All right.
Blessing to the 2 hosts. Bless me, God.
Thank you.
Thank you, Beverly. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Anybody else? DJ Maestro.
I think he's away from his computer.
Is he? Okay. Anybody else? in the audience.
Stay or forever hold your peace.
Now or forever hold your peace. Miss C, there's a Miss C in here. I don't think I did see her. Do you know who Miss C is?
Sorry?
Oh, Misty.
No, Miss C.
Miss C.
Miss
C. Miss C.
Miss.
I'll have to see a picture.
But she's not showing a picture. Miss C, would you like to say a word? Are you there, Miss C?
Sharon's definitely baiting up people today.
Maybe not, people are shy. Sharon B. Sharon B, are you there? No.
Let's proceed.
See, there's 26 chats.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell you what.
Yes.
Been an absolute pleasure to have Head Top on the show today. For you to share your story. You know, we've been trying to do this from 19 all along, and we've just been done now. So it's an absolute pleasure to hear your story, to see how far you stretch back, and to find out some new things about your acting, which I didn't know, you know.
Okay, yes, man.
Story is absolutely, you know, fabulous, and I do
Blessed
wish
love. Give thanks.
you do have a place in the reggae music industry, you know.
Yes.
And I would say you are second to none.
Blessed love, my brother. Blessed love.
If you haven't heard
blessed love,
you've heard it
give
now.
thanks. Blessed love.
You know, when
you put a bonus on my value.
If they talk about the reggae music industry, right? They have to mention your name.
Blessed love, my brother.
All right. I mean, that's
Blessed love.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Blessed love culture every time.
Yeah.
Listen, so Miss C says, just to say, well done, Head Top.
Blessed.
Keep doing what you're doing. Show me the way is the hit.
Blessed love, Miss C.
Miss C, no,
family.
I wasn't just making.
No, he's not making that up. That's real talk for real. Head Top again.
Yeah.
My pleasure. My friend.
My pleasure.
Me no business if you didn't know 10 Star from me, not care about that, because we know him from high school. That is my friend from school, you see. So me don't business with how long you know him, but you is my friend now. See?
Yes, definitely.
Right?
Yes.
And we 100% are gonna stay in touch, because 10 Star mentioned something that, you know, we are a forum will be created, and certain people will be put together as to how we can help others and to bring the industry back to where it is. Because you said something in the beginning of the interview, which hit me as well. You said you don't just work with any and anybody. You only work with certain producers, yeah? And that's because of all the things, you know what I'm saying? Just because of the lessons learned. Well, a forum needs to be created because of these obstacles, and I call them obstacles. You understand?
Yes, definitely.
People are not supporting each other, especially us of color. We're not supporting each other. Why? There is no real reason. So it's definitely a situation that we need to talk about and we need to change. If God gives strength, we can make that change together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I look forward to the future, and especially for you, for what you're doing, because you will be seen on TV more times than you think. Watch it. Watch it, Tita come. Lyrically, you're about to change. You are going to change the game. Like, if you think you was doing something then, watch what's coming.
Okay, I'll look out for it.
Yes, look for it to come, because you started it. This is something you have to finish. You know what I'm saying? It's coming in different levels, and it will happen to you because you are truly an amazing individual, personality-wise, lyrical-wise, just a beautiful soul. You need to know that. So I hope that you receive the flowers that we gave you today, because it's
I'm blessed. Give thanks. Enough respect to both of you and everybody listening. Everybody, respect and manners, honor. It's an honor to be on this platform here, and I'm happy to talk to all of you.
I'm so happy.
happy.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
your mum will get to see her. See
Yeah.
this. You tell your mum how much I love and respect her.
She was
God
here when she sees it.
her.
Yeah, she will see it. I'll let her watch it. Yeah.
Good. We love her. She's
Sharon.
a champion, and that's your card, champion. She's a champion.
Sharon,
Yes.
let me whisper
Yes.
something in your ear, Sharon. You ready?
Yeah. Yeah. What? I can't hear you.
Acapella.
Oh, well, of course we was going to ask him to do that. So
Show me the way.
before we close out, you're going to do an a cappella for us, you know. Show us the way. That's what you're going to do. Show us the way. Show us the way.
All right then. Show me the way. Every second, every minute, every hour of the day. The Most High does show me the way. I will never go astray. No way. Because what? With upon the positive road, never carry no negative load. Now pre no gun or no soda. The Most High put me in the real mode. We just deal with peace, not war. And from danger, me have to stay far. And let me focus on my driving my car. I mean, I like no scratch and scar.
Yes.
The Most High never make me down. The Most High never make me frown. The Most High inspire my sound. The Most High is always around. So don't call him name in vain. So some call it when I'm feeling pain. Don't follow Abel and Cain. No, sir. Let me tell you the chorus again. Show me the way. Every second, every minute, every hour of the day. So it goes. Let's go and rock and sway.
Most High.
Yes.
Most High.
Yes, sir.
I will never go astray.
Never.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Never.
We are going to get out of here with this tune.
Yes.
Blessed love.
I
One
love
love.
the Most High.
It's not love the Most High.
Yeah, you know, I'll say it though.
Right, go.
Can't play this tune without jigging to it.
Yeah, you can't.
Not in your head. Head nod. Hold on. They said that was.
Hold on, we don't come again.
They said that was the start, and then comes the original start. And you know, so dialogue.
I love the Most High. It up love the Most High. Yeah, you know, I love the Most High. It up love the Most High. Show me the way. Every second, every minute, every hour of the day. The Most High just show me the way. I will never go astray. Because why? Me left on the positive road. Never carry no negative load. Now pre no gun or no soda. The Most High put me in the real mode. Me just deal with peace, not war. And from danger, me have to stay far. And let me focus on the driving the car. Cause me no like no scratch and scar. The Most High never let me down. The Most High never let me throw. The Most High is my son. He's always around. So don't call the name in vain. So some call it when it's in pain. Don't follow him like him. No, stop. Let me tell you the chorus again. Show me the way. Every second, every minute, every day. The Most High show me the way. I will never go astray. Oh God, the Almighty show me the way. Every second, every hour of the day.
We're gonna be back here tomorrow.
Show me the way.
The Shining Stars crew.
Never go astray. Never go astray. What we do?
That's all, folks. That's my line. Simplified, babe. Let a star do this.
Can I go home now?
I'm 10-star General from Starcade Promotions, and I'm out of here.
If you enjoy the content we provide on this YouTube channel, then why not help us by subscribing to SPRB Radio Podcast? Thank you in advance.